What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Takeover with your girl, Shay McCray, sitting here with one of the greatest designers about right now, doing his thing. Terrell, am I saying Tamil? Tamil.
That's
I
my
don't know
brother's
why,
name.
why I want to keep saying Tyrell.
That's my brother's name.
Tamil Robinson, the designer of Amiat.
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 All moods and all
Amiat Luxury.
textiles.
All right, Amiat.
Yeah.
All right, love it.
Yeah.
These bags is dope. As y'all can see, I have on one. For those who looking at us visually, is dope. The leather is amazing. Let's talk about these bags right here. Okay,
Yeah.
what about this leather? Okay, where it come from?
First, you got to say Amiat. Let it roll
Amiat.
off the tongue. Let it roll off the tongue.
Let it
real
run.
fashion,
Okay,
like,
Amiat.
Yeah,
That Amiat bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm loving it.
Yeah. Well, that leather actually is from India.
Oh,
And,
this is India.
Yeah, that leather's
Okay.
from India. They're not allowed to slaughter cows, so these skins naturally die.
That is true. I've been to India. I stayed
Yeah.
there for 10 days. The cow is very sacred to them.
Yep. So
Yep.
I actually chose to do something more, eco-friendly.
Okay.
Humane friendly. So the skin is durable. Leather's tougher than leather, like Ron
Okay.
DMC says. It lasts forever. So I wanted to actually make it there.
Okay.
Pointed it out.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
That's where it went
So
down.
where did the leather come from? If it didn't come from the cow, it came from
No, the cows there
Uh-huh.
naturally die.
naturally. So you
Yeah.
took it naturally.
Yeah. They
Okay.
naturally die.
Oh, that's deep.
Then they
That's
have
what's
to.
up.
Yeah. Then they pray over. They do. It's a whole ritual thing because it's a sacred animal there. So they're not allowed
Wow.
to slaughter
Okay.
animals. Yep.
That's
Definitely.
new. I like that. What made you get into that? Like, how did you figure that out? Or did
Well,
you just travel over there and say, hey, this is what I want to do? Or
I actually wanted to make something that was not, looked at as, animal rights thing. So I did a
Okay.
lot of research. So
Okay.
it took me like almost 10 years to really pull that off. Definitely.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So why not just go with a cloth then? Why go with leather?
I mean, Amiat is all moods and all textiles. So I started off in textiles.
Okay.
But as far as, designer bags goes, your creme de la creme is the leather.
The leather,
You know,
yes.
The Napa leathers, the cow DDs, your lambs and things like that. So I wanted to do something really, really luxurious and, have that look.
Okay,
And
okay.
quality and craftsmanship as well.
Okay.
Definitely.
Now, have you always started out with bags, or did you start designing something else in the beginning? Like, what's your journey like from the beginning of being a designer?
My journey was kind of parallel universe to a forced by us situation.
Okay,
You know, 'cause
okay.
we had the brand TCA. You had your FUBUs, your Meccas, your Sean John. All. Matter
Mm-hmm.
of fact, FUBU and those guys. When we all started out, we was doing T-shirts.
Okay.
So we used to run to the different stores, Simon's in Brooklyn and the whole nine like that. So, and meet, see each other at the trade shows and things like that.
Okay.
So that was kind of like a community.
Uh-huh.
That was a community, and I got to know all the guys from FUBU and
Mm-hmm.
different, and all the different those brands from back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started out with TCA because I'm from Newark.
Okay.
So it was actually called Tamil's Creative Artwear because I'm an airbrush artist.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
a master airbrush artist.
okay.
Yeah. 40 years on that.
You probably kind of did do a little zigzag. Okay, leather bags. All right. I
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, so
okay.
that's how I actually started. I went to art school all my life.
Wow.
So I pen and ink, draw, paint, watercolors, which is my favorite thing when I'm dealing with brushes, acrylics, right on canvas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, after that, I had some airbrush shops in a place called Valley Fair in Newark. That was pretty much like our swap meet strip mall in the hood of Newark, on Chancellor Avenue. So that's how that whole thing started, and I was airbrushing on denim.
Yeah, I was about to say airbrush was a thing back then.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I definitely think it's making a spin back.
It does.
Around. Yeah.
In the late 90s, like the late 90s, almost to the 2000s, it started coming back. But it's always been there, as an option for, someone that's doing styling and everything like that. So I've always kept that in my repertoire. So I'm an actual designer now that can
Okay.
actually design the clothing and actually paint on the clothing all simultaneously. So most high-end designers can't do that.
They can't
if
do
any
that.
at all.
What high end designer know you actually went in there and handmade a bag or something that they have? No, none of them.
Not too many. Not too many. Not too many.
No.
And I mean, like, the top ones, they would have to hire someone like myself or someone else that has that kind of capabilities to do that. And then it would be like a collaboration, or they would just hire them. You would never know it.
Okay.
But for me, I'll actually make the leather. Say for instance, I want to make a leather jacket, and I'll, want to airbrush something on the back of the jacket and Swarovski crystal that joint out. That's all done from the designer, from the concept, everything.
And that's what makes it custom.
That's what makes it all couture.
All couture.
Yeah, a lot of people use that name very, very loosely. I was never able to use that when I ran into my mentor. He told me to stop saying that until I can get to that level. A lot of people use that name.
Let's go ahead and educate the people. What the couture mean again?
All couture is like, like an atelier, like, everything is like artisan made. Like pretty much all your trims. So I have my own sequence, so I won't have to use any generic anything.
Okay.
Zipper pulls and things like that. Any die cuts, like you would see on this leather bag here. So you see the Amiat logo die cut into the weave pattern. So that's all couture because that's exclusive to the house. So it's a difference from having a clothing line and being called a couture house. Yeah. So that's how I elevated and graduated to that level.
Wow. Usually people, like you said, they just sketch out, get somebody to make it for them. What made you actually have an interest in wanting to put your hands on it and actually do it yourself? Like to go from, first of all, airbrushing to making bags, you know what I'm saying? And to be very detailed with it. I mean, do you see the pattern? Oh, I'm showing you your bag.
Yeah. Educate me.
The patterning, and I mean, it's very detailed. I will say that.
Well, because of my graphics background.
Okay.
Of course. So I'm an artist.
Yeah.
So I wanted to create traditional textile names, like you would see houndstooth, paisley, plaids, polka dots. So I have my own version of those names. So which that makes it exclusive to the house. So that the bag you have, that's the geo pattern.
Okay.
So and the inside matches the lining actually matches the leather as well.
Okay.
So
okay.
It mirror
silk.
images.
Is this?
That's silk satin.
Silk satin.
Yeah, silk satin.
All right. I feel that. Okay.
Yeah, you need the satin part for the durability.
Okay.
Yeah.
So nice. All right. But we're gonna back up a little bit. I did read somewhere where you were doing some designs for the NFL, it was the sports league, some different sports league. Like let's talk about that because I'm trying to match that with bags. So you designing uniforms as well for
what?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
No. What happens? Good question. And because it's an evolvement. So what happened was after streetwear, that whole vibe of us back in the day rocking jerseys and sportswear pretty much, so I got into actually doing sports licensing. So I did some freelance for different various companies, on Fashion Avenue. So that's when I was working with a company and they saw me do some things for Puma on the West Coast.
Yes, I saw that too.
Yeah, Puma had like 13 teams on the NFL on field at the time. That was before the Nikes and Reeboks came in and, did the big deals. So I was doing some things for a company that was doing like sourcing and manufacturing for Puma. I actually was the designer in the back. They saw the product and everything else blew up from there. And that's how NFL touched base with me and said, hey, we love what you're doing with that whole airbrush look and color blocking. Because, if you go back, you didn't see gradation and color blocking and things like that on field at all. It was just plain jerseys with the stripes.
Yeah.
We, and I'm going to say we as the culture, not just myself, but I actually did develop the whole gradation thing because of my airbrush days. But all of the brands, all of the streetwear brands pretty much influenced sportswear at the time and blew it up. That's why you saw, Jay-Z and everybody wearing the jerseys on the videos and things like that. Actually, Jay-Z wore my jersey, which was the Brett Favre that I did for NFL Pro Bowl. He wore that on the Soul Train Awards when he did Girls.
Okay.
And I was just watching it, I'm like, we was like,
Okay, that's what's up.
You get those old moments, when you see something on New York Undercover, like, oh, that's TC, so that's like, you know, those.
Are you still into the
stepping stones.
airbrushing right now?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, my airbrush still sits. The gun still sit on the, you know, on the compressor, still there, ready to go.
Okay, so
And
you
if I
still
get
doing...
that urge, you know, because I still do my own colorways. So since I'm a painter, I get to mix my paints. So instead of just going to the Pantone book, you know, that's some industry stuff. It's like a book that has like swatches in it,
Yeah.
and the different colors. You'll see that like glows or whatever. It show those colors.
Yeah.
I get to develop my own, and
Okay.
then get the lab dip. So I'll develop my own type of red or my own type of you know, lilac. What you're wearing?
Yeah,
right there.
I was looking at, because this color is definitely different. You know,
Yeah.
you said lilac. I would have just went with a pink, but it works. I love it.
Yeah, it's
Now
it's like a light lilac.
let's talk about the styles of the bags that you have. Because first of all, you also did you were in Vogue.
Yes.
You've been featured in Vogue
Yes.
numerous of times in
Yeah.
numerous of magazines
In the UK.
Yes.
Yeah, in the UK.
Now let's talk about the style of the bags, where it started and where it is now. So, do you have certain names for the bag? You said
Yeah, that's the Love saddlebag.
Love Saddlebag. Okay.
That's because it's the actual shape of the Amiat logo.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, pretty much like a heart shape,
Okay.
almost in an abstract way.
Okay.
So that's the saddlebag. You know, now use that, you know, because we get into the whole equestrian thing. Mm-hmm. So, you know, like your saddles, the
Listen, Beyonce got all these girls thinking they cowgirls, and you know, everybody running to get the hats and
you know
the boots.
what? I pulled up a picture of my mom. They keep a lot of pictures. So it was 5th grade. You know, I was in a fashion show. She had me in the whole cowboy outfit. You know.
I used to love my
post it.
cowboy boots. I had some Sanchos. What the
Yeah.
best?
Yeah.
Listen, you couldn't tell me nothing. They were expensive too. You
Yeah.
know. So now there was also a bag kind of similar to this on Vogue, but
It was in solid.
yes.
It was in the solid leather like that, the
Okay.
DD leather. This is the actual, we call it the geo weave pattern,
Okay.
because it's the geo pattern and it's, you know, intertwined with the weave.
Okay. Now the handle. I noticed most of your handles are made like that. That's the logo.
Right.
Look, I'm learning. You see, I got it right. Look.
Yeah, that's the logo.
That's
it's
the
the
logo.
abstract A. That's what I call it.
Okay.
You know.
And most of your bags, now if not actually all of them, they have some form of the logo shape,
the
either in the
aesthetic.
handle
Yep.
or in the shape.
Yep, or in the shape.
Okay.
You're always going to see that throughout the collection, like forever.
Forever.
Even after I'm gone.
Okay. That's
like
how you
all that
incorporate.
stuff is in all the stuff is in the archive.
Okay.
You know.
Now you also have duffel bags.
Yes, duffel bags, travel cases, the hard case, rolling cases, weekend bags, suitcases.
Now that weekend bag, that looked like a little bit longer than a weekend.
I
Well,
mean,
we-
you could put a couple weeks in, but I just call it the oversized
Okay.
travel bag. You know, you have your
Okay.
pockets here.
All
you know,
right.
you put extra things in, and inside you can put a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. You know,
Okay.
because I've traveled with this bag, so you know I test drive them.
Now, how did you get? Look, he said test drive.
Yeah.
How did you get this bag? Or tell me what that feature looked like. How did you collab with Vogue in the UK?
Well, I did a show
Okay.
at FIT for Fashion Week in 2023 February. I didn't want to do an actual runway show. I was just like, you know, that's a little exhausting sometimes.
Yeah.
So the school there, they asked me to come in because I do some mentoring there sometimes. And we did a one-man show. I had the mannequin set up, and they actually filmed it. It got on YouTube. Some people saw it in London, and next thing you know, I get an email from Condé Nast, and it was like, wow, this is, you know, you have like an amazing aesthetic, and our readers would like to see something like this. So
Yeah.
they featured me in the whole summer. Then after that was Vanity Fair. Then it was GQ
Yeah.
and Tatler. So the whole summer of 23 I invaded the UK and didn't even step foot over there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So have you been recent since you've been featured?
No, I haven't been over there yet.
What? What do you mean yet? Like,
Not
what
yet.
are we waiting on?
I've been there before, but this was way
Not about
before.
your bags, though.
No, not yet. But
So what, you just ship them, or do you do the photo shoot here? How did it work?
photo shoot here.
Okay.
I shipped the bags to Milan, to the showroom there.
Okay.
So they would, you know, handle that. But now we have, you know, we have Paris showroom now, London showrooms coming up. So it's a lot of different showrooms that are calling to get the product so they can feature it like live.
Gotcha.
So we're working on that now. This is all this, and this, it seems like it was overnight, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. You know, you're talking 40 years of evolvement. developing.
40 years of
exactly.
who? You look 25. What are you talking about? 40 years of who?
58 next year. I'll be 58
Really?
next year.
Oh my goodness, you look
Yeah.
amazing. I would have
you.
never guessed.
Yeah.
Look, that chew, that black don't crack. Look, you
Nah.
must put leather on the skin or something to make it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what's
definitely,
up. That's what's up. The bags look great. I love the feature, and we have this is the newest line right here, right?
Yeah, this is the
Okay.
geo weave pattern. We have it in the Nathel bag.
Okay.
We have it in the Andrea tote, small and large, small, medium, and large.
Okay.
And then we have it in the clutch bag.
What special projects you working on next?
Right now?
Right now.
Footwear.
Footwear. Okay.
Yeah, the footwear is in development right now. I'm talking like every kind, like the loafers, the cowboy boots that are just coming up right now. And I was thinking about cowboy boots anyway, because I just wanted to have that, because that's like a staple item you would wear globally, all year round. So that would be something to that effect.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Females too, for females?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Bags. I want everything. It's a house.
It's
It's not just. Not
I
just
want to know what your
fashion.
house look like. You talking about a house? I want to see the airbrush machine. I want to see the leather
You wanna
colors
come to the
makers.
lab.
I need to see the lab, because this lab
Yeah.
it has to be something else. Very interesting.
Nah, you want to come to the lab.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, come on. Where's it's made at? You don't really see that,
Yeah,
especially when
definitely.
it comes to luxury bags like this. You know what I'm saying? And the
Yeah.
quality, I'm telling you guys don't feel what I'm feeling right now, but it is amazing. Let them know the website right now.
Oh,
where they
yeah,
go.
the website is www.amiatluxury.com.
Yeah.
And you can go to Amiat Luxury on Instagram. And if you want to go to my personal Instagram, it's Tamil International, because I show a lot of my work sometimes there. I just put up developmental things, educate on what the product is, because, developing a house and coming from the inner city, we can't really fathom that. It's not diverse enough as it should be.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that to be,
I
mean
know
or
what you're
anything, but
saying.
it's just-
I'm with you.
It's not diverse
It's
enough
not.
like it should be.
Not in the luxury world. Because
Not in the
my
luxury
girl
world.
was the bag with the circle and the T. I can't
Talking
think
about
of
Telfar.
Telfar.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he's from
Definitely did
Brooklyn.
their thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely did their thing.
Yeah.
Announced that they were black owned.
Yep.
Went viral, sold out. I heard people couldn't even get those bags.
Yeah.
Pretty affordable.
Yeah,
But the leather is not.
That's not real.
It's not real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, no disrespect. We're just
so when
saying
we
it's
say
not real.
luxury bags, these are
Yeah.
the things we're speaking
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, it's
you
the
know,
luxury.
yeah, these are the things we're speaking of. So I appreciate what you have contributed to the culture.
Definitely.
Definitely taking it
It's
a
a
notch
long
up.
it's a long road, and it's not stopping there. It's just like, the apparel you had to evolve in, accessory you have to evolve in. Now we're doing home decor.
A home decor, okay.
Yeah, because my interior design background.
Okay.
I'm an interior design
Wait a minute.
major.
So you do that too?
Yes. That's where I graduated from. So that's why you see all the textile patterns.
Okay.
So
This jacket did you design this?
Yes. This is the houndstooth pattern. It's the Amiat logo. You see it.
I noticed. I'm looking. I see the resemblance of the pattern right there. Okay.
And the cut lines.
Yes.
So you see all the aesthetic into the Amiat logo.
Okay. So you do the clothes too, or this just something special for yourself?
No, the apparel, everything,
You got
footwear, the whole nine. It's
the
a
whole
house.
nine. It's a house.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so why
house-
I didn't get a scarf or a hat or a jacket or something? I
Because I
appreciate
gotta
the bag.
size you up.
You got to size me up.
Yeah,
look.
I gotta size you up.
Okay, I'm feeling it. Like
Yeah,
I said, as soon
definitely.
as you walked in, I was loving the jacket. Definitely
Thank you.
unique style. Going into the shoes, houseware. Now we speaking furniture, I'm assuming.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, full blown.
Okay.
Like,
So do you got towels, sheets?
all like the whole
whole thing.
Amiat is all moods and all textiles. It means just that your whole lifestyle.
That's what's
So
up.
even in automotive, we're gonna have that leather in cars. So we're just trying to get that developed. So we're working.
So
on
with the seats
automotive.
is leather, this type of style
It'll
of
be
the-
it'll be the geo pattern.
Okay.
Yeah, so you
Are
can
you
get
working
your
with someone
custom.
right now?
We're
That
working
going
with,
back and forth?
Yeah, we're working with a manufacturer overseas that develops the actual car seat
Okay.
leather in the Napa, because you have to do that in the Napa.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice. So
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that. See, I'm already going forward, because I want to really bring in the haute couture home decor.
Okay.
Because that ties back into everything else fashion.
So, Now, what about any collaborations with any celebrities right now? Any rap artists, singers, R&B artists, anybody?
You know what? A lot of people always ask me that. You know, I like for them to gravitate to it. You know, I like things done organically.
Okay.
And they gravitate to it. So just like you know, you're wearing it back now. You to touch and feel it, test
Yeah, you
drive
see,
it. So
how many times I touch this bag?
Yeah, you could co-sign it. You know, so
I'm like over here, like you
it's
know.
hard to fathom. It's you know, it seems as though it's not, but it really is hard to fathom. We can fathom, you know, cat coming out of the hood, he gonna put out a rap album.
Yeah.
You know, guy getting ready to get signed to the Knicks or the Nets or whatever. You could fathom that coming from, but this here it's a little, it's kind of like a reach, but it's not impossible. Just it takes longer.
Got you.
And
do you
that's
ever get hired
generations.
to do exclusive stuff for anybody?
I mean, when I did Reebok, you know.
Okay.
When I did
But
the Allen
so they
Iverson
pretty much get
collection.
licensed and you just create it.
Yeah.
They still put their name on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't done any recent collaborations because this has been like our focal, you know, our focus on getting the house together in order and making sure all of the textile patterns be able to transcend into the silks and the tarja knits and the weaves and everything like that, so we won't miss a beat.
Who helps you do this? Are you the sole creator and decision maker with designing these bags? Like, do you have anybody that would say, "Hey, you know, yeah, let's do that," or do you have somebody you consult?
Yes, I have. Well, you know, I have a focus group.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay,
they're in each factory.
All right.
So we would come up, like we came up with the chain link, which is the actual Amiat logo. Because when we first had the bag, it was just a regular chain link. And I'm like, this is everybody's chain.
Yeah.
So I had to sketch the links to make that happen. So now we have our own link chain.
Yeah.
As you saw when I had the crossbody.
But it's a lot of work with that, right? Because you have to patent every piece of it.
Yeah, this is all exclusive to the house.
How many patents you own?
Right now about maybe 75.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because even with the I saw one of the bags, it was like snap, snap, snap.
Yeah.
Like
oh well, that's just a function.
That's a function. Okay.
And when you see it, and you look at the negative space. That's like how I got taught in art school. You see the floral in there. That's why it's called a blooming bag.
Okay.
Because it blooms like a flower.
Yeah.
Yeah. So its functionality is really artistic. So you're really buying artwork that you can actually carry and have a conversation piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's dope. I'm loving it. I'm loving the bag. I really you didn't talk about the book bag with the where the pouch come off at the bottom. What's the name of that bag?
Oh, this is the 2-in-1. This is the 2-in-1 travel backpack.
2-in-1.
Yeah. So you have your backpack up top. This zips off and turns into your pouch. And you can, crossbody this or wear it around your waist.
Now, what are these bags retailing for?
They retail at different prices. You could get a wallet for like $5.50. It's a nice size wallet and it's very functional. That bag you have right there is like $1,200.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's all artisan made.
And what's your most expensive bag?
My most expensive bag was that suitcase in. That's $10,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And because we're not making a lot of them.
Yeah.
So those are like exclusive items, and you can get it custom. You can actually order it or put it on like back order. And, a lot of people who collect things like this, they would wait.
Yeah.
They would wait for it.
Okay.
So my colorways are always different, So.
Okay. Well, we look forward to the shoes coming because I'm a shoe girl. Now, you said that...
I can't wait.
You coming with females, right? Are we looking at high heels, loafers?
Of course. Stilettos, flats.
Okay.
Mules, the whole nine. The whole nine.
Okay.
It's a house.
It's a house. Y'all heard it. It's a house.
It's a house.
Amiat.
Amiat.
Did I say it right?
You said it the best this time. That was the best one.
Amiat.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay. Let them know again where we can go ahead and purchase the bags. Just follow your journey as far as Instagram, everything. Go from there.
I love the education. So it's Amiat Luxury. It's www.amiatluxury.com. And on Instagram, it's @Amiat Luxury. And then at Tamil International. If you want to follow
Awesome.
me.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate
Yeah,
you
no
being
problem.
here.
For sure,
Taking
for
the
sure.
time out, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
definitely,
I think I done snatched the bag up real quick. I'm saying it where it so it won't look like I stole it, all right? So everybody knows. She told him she was taking the bag, all right?
Yeah.
I appreciate you. You guys better get into it. Amiat Luxury, all right, is here right
There
now,
you go.
available,
Thank
all right?
you.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Peace.